Well, good morning. It is day 19 and we're just leaving the albergue. It was a nice place. The lady that ran the place had dreadlocks and was kind of hippie, only she was probably in her mid-20s. So this morning I'm walking with Jeff. Say hello, Jeff.
Hello, everyone.
And we're just leaving. We're on our way to Leon today. So a little bit about the Camino. I really haven't talked about what this is all about. And if I get this wrong, please don't yell at me. But this is a 1,000-year-old pilgrimage. And it started, legend has it, that they found the remains of St. James on the place where we're going right now. They were miraculously found by the light of a star. And that's the reason for the Compostela, for the cathedral there. So about 1,000 years ago, the then Pope made a dispensation that if you had a pilgrimage to the place, then you could skip purgatory. If I'm getting this wrong, I'm not Catholic, so I apologize. At any rate, for 1,000 years, people have been making this pilgrimage. It was most popular during the medieval times. I understand there was as many as 250,000 people that did this during medieval ages. It fell off in popularity up until about the 1980s and 90s. When it became popular, they marked the route. And today, we probably have more than 250, probably more closely 350 to 400,000 people doing it. This is supposed to be the shoulder season where we don't have a lot of people, and that didn't happen. I understand that they were leaving St. John about 500 people a day. And so that's 500 people a day, all vying for the same beds, and there aren't 500 beds. So that's been the problem. At any rate, more about that later. I'll talk to you later. Bon Camino. Today we'll be entering the city of Leon. The Kingdom of Leon, established in 910, was an ancient territory with a great dynasty of kings that would become kings of Spain after the union with the Kingdom of Aragon. The counties of Portugal and Castile were born as divisions of the ancient Kingdom of Leon that remained independent until the union with Castile again. It currently has a city population of about 125,000 inhabitants and a metropolitan area of 203,000. That was as of 2018. Here Jeff's about to get water at one of the many public fountains along the Camino. But of course we're entering Leon, so there's the ubiquitous McDonald's. Well, we've made it to Leon. Leon was founded in the 1st century BC by the Roman legion, which served under Caesar Augustus during the Cantabrian Wars. This was around 29 to 19 BC. This was the final stage of the Roman conquest of Hispania. About 100 years later, in the year 74 AD, the legion, now recruited from Hispanics, settled in a permanent military camp that was the origin of the city. Its modern name is derived from the city's Latin name, Leo. Although there was lots to see in Leon, we only had time to tour the cathedral. I regret not spending more time here. Originally, on the current site of the cathedral, the Roman legion had built thermal baths, which were said to be larger in size than the current cathedral. This was discovered during an excavation. What we see today was the third iteration of the cathedral, which began construction in 1205 and completed in 1302. Over the centuries, restoration and additions have taken place, including restoration efforts in this century. The Cathedral of Leon is one of the most beautiful Gothic cathedrals in Spain. It has 19,300 square feet of stained glass windows. It's something to behold. At one point while I was touring the cathedral, a young couple came up to me and asked me if I spoke English and wanted to know if I was a tour guide. Does this face look like a tour guide? Jeff and I had toured the cathedral separately, but later on we met up again for dinner. We were staying in different locations, and Jeff was staying in a real nice hotel. That hotel had a spa, which we took advantage of. I stayed in a nice modern hostel with my own little cubicle. Thanks for watching, and buen camino.